How invisible is this guy really? At the grocery store checkout, he was standing right in front of the cashier, and the cashier looked straight through him. It wasn't until Shiraishi spoke up that he was finally acknowledged as an actual person, and it only got worse from there. In the graduation photo, he was clearly standing right there with everyone else, but not a single person noticed him. The teacher even went out of her way to slap a sticker over his face. Then in high school, he was sitting right there in class, but the teacher kept calling his name, completely unaware he was already in the room, until he walked up and tapped her on the shoulder. Only then did she realize he existed. Before long, the whole school started treating him like a local legend. Someone even put out a bounty, offering cold hard cash to anyone who could spot him on campus in person, because finding him was harder than finding a 4-leaf clover. People started treating him like a good luck charm, but there was one exception. Kubo, the undisputed school beauty, could find him every single time without even trying. And not only that, she absolutely loved being the only one who could see him. One day, Shiraishi was secretly searching how to skip class on his phone when he heard a camera shutter go off behind him. Kubo, again, no matter how much he begged, she refused to delete the photo. This left Shiraishi genuinely confused. She was a top 3 student in the entire grade, an incredible athlete, and yet she kept gravitating toward him, a guy with the presence of a ghost. He was still trying to figure it out when Kubo suddenly cut in. She wanted to know just how invisible he really was, so she told him to stand up in the middle of class. Shiraishi refused at first, but Kubo hit him with the pouty face, and he caved immediately. He went from sitting to kneeling to fully standing, and the teacher never noticed a thing. Kubo even egged him on to do a swan dance, so he danced. After class, Kubo smiled and said, "You were the real star of that lesson." He fired back, "That makes you the evil mastermind behind it all." The next morning, Kubo greeted him like usual, but Shiraishi assumed she was talking to her best friend, and just walked right past her. Kubo was not happy. Later, when he spotted her sulking, he went over and asked what was wrong. That made her even more annoyed. Shiraishi was completely lost. He quickly handed over his breakfast milk as a peace offering. Kubo told him to think hard about what happened that morning. He had absolutely no idea what she meant. Kubo let out a sigh. After taking a sip of the milk, she decided Shiraishi needed to be properly punished. Without any warning, she sat herself right down on his lap, grinning like she had a plan. If Shiraishi was basically invisible, then if she sat on his lap without making a sound, maybe she would disappear too, right? Any normal guy would have lost it by now. Nosebleed, racing thoughts, total meltdown. But not Shiraishi. His brain just completely shut down. He didn't even react when Kubo reached up and pinched his cheeks.